This is a CBS News special report. I'm John Roberts reporting from CBS News headquarters in New York. Good day. For the third time in 3 summers, the Barrier Island communities off of the coast of North Carolina are being pounded by a major hurricane. Just a few minutes ago, the eye of Hurricane Bonnie touched land at Cape Fear. As you can see in these pictures taken from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, which will be at ground zero very soon, this is a powerful storm, a Category 3 hurricane and a scale of 5 with winds of 115 miles per hour, capable of causing serious and deadly damage to people and property. The hurricane itself is 400 miles across, so its impact is going to be felt far and wide this afternoon. In Wilmington, North Carolina, power is already out to more than 80,000 homes and businesses. The hurricane's track currently taking it north-northwest, and indications are that it is going to veer to the north as it passes over land. Right now, we want to go to CBS's Byron Pitts, who is just east of where all the pounding is taking place right now, expecting some pounding of his own very soon in Morehead City, North Carolina. Byron?
John, we're about 90 miles north of Wrightsville Beach, and we're beginning to feel Hurricane Bonnie's teeth. Now, right now, we're beginning to feel those hurricane-force winds that the National Hurricane Center's talked about, winds of about 75 to 100 miles an hour. I'm a pretty good-sized guy, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, and I'm having a hard time standing here talking to you. You can see the white caps over Bogue Sound. It's the body of water between Morehead Beach and Atlantic Beach. As bad as it is here, it's far worse on the other side. I talked to someone at the National Hurricane Center a short time ago. They said that it's bad now. It will be far worse in about 2 hours. And then this evening, for about 12 straight hours, this part of North Carolina will be pounded by heavy winds and severe rain. It's bad now. It's expected to get worse. They're talking about 5 to 10 inches of rain in the next several hours. John?
Okay, Byron Pitts, thanks very much. Of course, Atlantic Beach and the other barrier islands around that area long evacuated. People got off of those beaches yesterday in preparation for this hurricane. Let's check in now to see where Hurricane Bonnie is headed at the CBS News Hurricane Center in Miami. Is Brian Norcross. What's up, Brian?
Well, John, it, as you say, is just touching land. Let's go right to the radar picture now, and we can see the center of the storm moving right in toward Wilmington there. Now, it's a little deceiving because the real center is still offshore, but the eye is getting a little ragged, so they still have a ways to go. But there's another threat now, because as Bonnie slows down a little bit approaching land, the flooding potential increases, because we think this massive hurricane is going to dump 10 to 20 inches of rain, possibly over North Carolina, maybe Virginia, and points north as this thing heads up the coast. So we have 2 threats going. One is the storm surge, all the water from the ocean being pushed up in Topsail Beach, a surf city, points to the east of Wilmington, and then the potential for heavy rain, as you know, we experienced in Fran just 2 years ago.
All right, Brian Norcross at the CBS News Hurricane Center in Miami. Thanks very much. If there is any positive thing about this at all, it's that high tide came at 11 o'clock Eastern time this morning. The tide is on the way out, so perhaps it will mitigate to some degree the damage from that storm surge, expected to be anywhere between 9 and 12 feet as the winds of Bonnie come ashore in North Carolina. There will be more about Hurricane Bonnie on your local news and on tonight's CBS Evening News. For now, John Roberts, CBS News in New York. Thanks for joining us.